One of the most common questions we get is, how much does it cost to build my own website? So there's four costs to consider, and some of them have a big variance. The first one's going to be your domain name. That's probably the most inexpensive cost of building a website. That's buying your name. That you can do from like Namecheap.com or GoDaddy.com. And essentially it's yourcompanyname.com or .net, right? In our case, we have ByteWiseCRM.com, and we also have ByteWise.app, right? The next cost is going to be your hosting server. So these can be very cheap, can be $5 a month, all the way up to several $100s a month. The variance is, it depends on the size of the server, how much data you have on your website. So if you are, for example, are a photographer or a videographer and you have a lot of high def pictures and videos, you're going to need more storage and better bandwidth on your website. If you have high traffic, you need better bandwidth. If you're an e-commerce store with a lot of products, you're going to need better bandwidth, so you're going to be on the higher end of that tier. If it's a simple brochure type website where it's 5 pages or just a landing page and it's like an about us, you can be on the lower end of the hosting server costs. Then it's going to be the web design. So if you're doing this yourself, your time is the cost. If you're having somebody else do it, you've got 2 tiers. The first tier is going to be your custom website. That's where they're going to basically do everything from scratch, customize look, feel, color, write copy from scratch. That is going to run at minimum $2,000 to $10,000 and could even go up to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 depending on, again, size of your website, how many pages, how much work goes into it, how much development, things like that. On the lower end, you have anything from $50 I've seen all the way up to about $1,000, $1,500. Those are going to be your template websites. So there might be some customization involved, colors, logos, things like that. Maybe some customization on copy, but typically it's cookie cutter templates that get updated for your purpose. The last cost is going to be your website maintenance. Same thing. If you're doing this yourself, then your cost is your time. If you're hiring somebody else to do it, there's going to be different packages. One of the things I recommend is, if you're doing website maintenance, make sure you understand fully what's included, because you have packages that only do uptime monitoring, security monitoring, and updates. But then you have packages that include search engine optimization, which can also be a pretty wide variance, right? If it's just on-page SEO or more in-depth SEO, blog writing, things like that. So those are the 4 main costs. Follow us for more value, and if you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments.